Here I'm going to explain how I am sorting the notice of default list that I'm receiving from First American Title so that I'm only focusing on the properties that have a good equity position and are worth taking a look at. I've already opened my file. What I have here, I have some different color codes, but this top row right here is the list that came from First American Title. The columns that I'm concerned at this point are, of course, the name of the owner of record, the amount on their first loan. Now, that sometimes comes correct, sometimes not. These is a row that we have to double check. The next row that I'm concerned about is the tax ID number, and that's how I'm going to look up each of the property's values. The tax assessed value is the amount that they're actually paying the taxes on. On the county records for Utah County, they have a market value and a tax value, and the tax value happens to be 55% of the market value, so I have taken that into consideration. The land use, generally I'm only interested in this or make a note if there is an income property. The rest of these are generally single-family homes. This one is great, but I've never seen it come with anything in it. That is actually the phone number, and I've looked up a few phone numbers, but ultimately those are more or less manually inputted. This column also comes done. These three columns are all the mailing address to the owner of record according to the county records, and so we want to make sure that those are correct. Junior liens, again, that's a manually inputted column. I look up what's on the county records and find out what is actually owed according to the county records quickly. I don't spend a lot of time on this at this point until I have something worth pursuing. This first mortgage column I have created to sort through the deals. The way we sort our deals is that they have to have 74% loan to value on the first mortgage relative to the market value of the property in order to qualify as a green deal. From there we sort into 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star deals, and I use this percentage to do my sorting. So I've taken these, I've written a short little formula to separate these according to the Utah County version. Of course, any other county you'll have to make adjustments there. I then have each of these properties rated as a 3-star, 2-star, and 1-star, and then I know where to focus my time, and that would be anything that's a 3-star after I've worked on those, and the 2-star, and any time left over is 1-star. And it makes it easy to sort. The next column is the days since the notice of default was recorded. I have a dynamic formula, which means that it takes today's date and it subtracts it from the date that that the notice of default was recorded. And then the postcard column is simply an indication of which postcard we should be sending on that day. So today, this particular property would be sent postcard number 4. This particular property would also be sent postcard number 4. The other properties would not require anything at this point. Okay, here we have the notice of default list that was sent to me today from First American Title. Again, I have taken their list of fields and just left it the same so that my copy, the one that I use as my master list, and the one I receive in an email like this one today are the same. I'll go through and color a couple of these fields different colors than in my master list so that I'll be able to recognize the difference between the ones that I'm importing today and the ones that I've already looked at. We'll go ahead and move over here. Of course, the owner name is important. We'll go over the county. Of course, that's important for knowing which properties we're looking at. I do a quick sort at this point because I know I'm not going to be looking at Uinta County, so I'll delete that. I'll also come down and delete anything else that's not already in Utah County. This particular list looks like we have several from Wasatch and also from Washington counties. Not going to be looking at those, so we'll just go ahead and delete those right off the bat. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the end of the list here, because we're going to add a couple of fields here from my list onto this one so that we can go ahead and get this sorting done more quickly. So what I do is I come over here. This is the last column in the First American Title Company list. So I will take the next columns, which are my own columns that I've invented. I'll copy those, and then I'll go to this list and I will paste. Okay. At this point, the junior lien column is one that I have to manually input, so I've deleted it in there. These ones already have the fields and the already have the formulas in here for the way that I am sorting these properties. So you can see up here that those already have formulas in them, and so we'll just leave those the same. We'll go ahead and highlight these. We'll click on this little corner, and we'll drag all the way to the bottom of this list. And you can see that it's already been done. The math has already been calculated. The sorting has already begun.